Today we're making Clucker-Dusted Brick Chicken with the Peach Glaze on the pit barrel cooker. Is a binder. I'm just going to put a little olive oil on here. Whoa, didn't mean to get that much on there. Looks like a spout on this bottle is a little bigger than the other bottles I usually use. Okay, I've got one chicken here. Cut it in half. And I dry brined this chicken. I didn't wet brine it. I don't know how familiar you are with dry brining. But instead of making, you know, like a gallon of water and a cup of kosher salt and a half a cup of sugar, you just salt the guy on the outside and the inside, of course, and you let it sit in the fridge overnight. You know, it's dry. In other words, there's no liquid. Okay? Now, the season we're going to use, Sucklebusters, right? These guys, they're barbecue competitors, tons of awards. Clucker Dust. What's in this Clucker Dust? Let me take a look. Sea salt, sugar, brown sugar, chili peppers, chipotle powder, spices, and silica. And if I'm not mistaken, the silica is what keeps it from caking up. If you don't have some sort of anti-caking agent in the rub, any kind of humidity at all, it's going to cake up. You know, some folks that doesn't bother at all, right? You can just take a knife or a end of a fork or something, and you can uncake it. But a lot of folks don't like to get go out and buy something and then the rub be caked together. So that's why they put these anti-caking agents in the rubs. So I'm just going to get this guy all seasoned up with this Clucker Dust. I can't wait. I've tasted it. It tastes awesome, but I haven't cooked with it yet. We're going to get it on this chicken. Then we're going to cook this on the pit barrel today, but it's going to be a little different. We're not going to hang it. We already did a video with chicken and the Peruvian gold sauce where we hung it. We're actually going to cook this right on the grill grates and see how it turns out. See if we notice any difference in, cooking it on the grill grates versus hanging it. Okay, I'm going to start out skin side down, and I'm going to season this guy before we get too far. Okay, let me get that seasoning real quick. Let's get it all seasoned up. I want this Clucker Dust on everything. Yeah, I'm going to cook this just like you would cook brick chicken. I know I've cut the chicken in half. I know that. We actually did, how many chickens a day? 3 chickens. This is one I had left over. So it's split in 2. Ordinarily you wouldn't, right? You wouldn't cut the chicken all the way in 2. You just spatchcock it. But I really want to try this. It's not going to matter if it's cut in 2 or not. And I'll check on this in about 30 minutes. Okay, it's been 40 minutes. I said we're going to check it in 30. I changed my mind. We're going to check it in 40. Obviously you want to be careful, right? This brick, or in this case a paver, is going to be hot. We've got some good color here on the top. Okay. Flip these guys over. Oh yeah, looking good. Hopefully you can see that. Let me get this one flipped over. It's easier said than done, huh? Probably should have had a pair of tongs and the spatula. Okay. Now I'm going to put my probe in this breast so we can keep an eye on the temp. And I think I will put the paver bag on it for a bit. So you can see our temperature after 40 minutes is 120 degrees on this chicken. I'm going to bring it up to about 155 before we pull off this paver and start glazing it with the peach barbecue sauce. Okay, it's been 55 minutes. Our chicken is at 160 and I'm going to start glazing it. I'm also going to grill up some peaches here to go with it. And all we're doing here is making little slices in the peaches, because I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on these peaches, the same barbecue sauce we're using on the chicken. And this is just going to let the barbecue sauce get down in these little, get down in the peach more. Okay. Oops. Right. Now, I'll get this paver off of here without burning myself. Yeah, looking good. Now, you can make your own barbecue sauce, but I'm going to use this Old Ray's Peach-A-Licious. Old Ray's multi-award-winning barbecue sauce company. I've literally lost count of the number of awards these guys have won. Okay, so we're just going to get the barbecue sauce on here. Make sure it gets covered on everything nicely. Oh yeah. Still got a little of those wood chunks going. Using mulberry today. Mulberry all day for this cook. Alright. Now I've got the idea for slicing these peaches like that from Food Wishes. I saw a video they did. Alright. And we're going to take that same peach barbecue sauce. Use whatever you got. The barbecue sauce isn't the key thing here. It's just getting the sauce on it. Work it down in those little crevices from the knife cuts we did. Okay. It's just going to be a nice little side to go with this peach glazed Clucker brick chicken. Okay. We're going to get the lid on this, bring it all the way back up, or I shouldn't say all the way. We're going to bring it back up one more time. We're going to continue cooking it until it gets to 165. These peaches are done. They're actually done to have the chicken. I made a little mistake. I had the thermometer on my chicken touching the bone. I didn't realize it, and it was overreading. The chicken's really not done yet. It's getting close. Let me show you these peaches. Look at that. They look really good. I'm going to get them off here. Can't wait to try one of these guys. There they are. All right, we're 1 hour, 46 minutes. Say about 162 right there, 163, 164 almost. 165 is what we're looking for. 165.7. I'm going to get this chicken off of here. I know I should have some tongs, but I don't have any tongs. Again, I went out and forgot the tongs. See if I can get this out of here without spilling it. Okay, we've got our chicken here. We glaze it, like I said, with this Old Ray's Peach-A-Licious. Seasoned it with this Sucklebusters Clucker Dust. We got our peaches here. We got our chicken here. I'm going to try one of these peaches to get started with. Yeah. Okay, everybody knows how a peach tastes. Got the peach flavor, but then on top of it, it's got some smokiness, which, a little different for a peach. And then that barbecue sauce adds, like, closest way I can describe it is kind of like a syrup kind of texture and flavor to it. Quite good. All right, I'm going to cut off a piece of this breast. I am definitely a breast guy. Okay. Yeah. Let's have a look. Ow, it's really hot. So, I can tell you it's super juicy. I don't know if you can see that, but you can just, the moisture, I can see it from where I'm at. You can feel it when I touch it with my fingers. Okay, there's the skin on it. Let's give it a try. All right. It's the second time I've done chicken on this pit barrel cooker. It comes out with a really mild smoke, but you definitely get the smoke. think I mentioned we use mulberry wood. And if you like peach, the peach sauce on this, very subtle, but delicious. I gotta tell you, it's the first time I've cooked with this, what they call brick chicken. You know, I used a paver. I'm not certain, to be honest with you, that the brick changed the outcome of the chicken. I mean, I smoked some chicken earlier today on this pit barrel cooker. I can't tell you that the brick made any difference. It did perhaps cook a little quicker, you know, maybe 10 minutes quicker, you know, I guess because you're flattening it out. But I'm not certain that, you know, I would switch over my technique to using a paver or bricks to do chicken. This Peach-A-Licious sauce is definitely good. This pit barrel cooker does an awesome job on the chicken. And I got to tell you, I like these grilled peaches. Hey, if you're not a subscriber already, I hope you hit that armadillo pepper icon up in the corner. If you have any questions or comments about this video, just leave them below.